the address. There's another contract that someone asked, that is what we call a fixed contract. A fixed contract, normally we don't have fixed contracts for low skilled jobs. Okay, we may have them. For example, people who came here to work on World Cup, to work Asian Cups, you're working on what we call under fixed contract for a specified period of time. That one for a specified period of time which cannot exceed what you call 5 years. That is what you need to know. For unopen or unindefinite, it can exceed 5 years. But for what you call a fixed term contract, it cannot exceed 5 years. And if it has to be renewed according to the both parties of you, if it has to be renewed, then it must be renewed with the same number of period or the same period that it was originally before. So these are normally projects that come up and people agree on particular projects, then you take up projects. Like for example, we look at World Cup was here for 1 month, you take off 2 months, and very many people were contracted. After serving their contracted, then we go. But what happens with a fixed term contract, something that you need to understand the fixed term contract, that this contract after the probation period, you cannot terminate the contract for the fixed term. After the probation period that is agreed by both of you, you cannot terminate the contract. Let's say, for example, you are saying you agreed with your employer, you are going to work for what you call 2 years or 1 year. The probation period is 6 months, and you cannot resign before the probation period gets off. Then you can never. You have to wait for the fixed term to go off. Then after, you can think of resigning. So I probably, and that could be the best way that I can explain that. Mostly those ones come as what we call for specialized projects that come into, for example, construction, stadium constructions. We look at people here World Cup, so definitely will agree with me